Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here as normal. Hope all you guys had a pretty good night there for Thursday. Man, there was a lot of craziness going on there with all the injuries, with Golden State and some other teams as well. So my list kind of got destroyed that I gave you guys last night with Carmelo because of like I said, I only told you I really like Carmelo only if Adams and Paul George didn't play. There's a couple guys. Wayne Ellington kind of got screwed because Richardson came back. List definitely, kind of got screwed over a little bit, but it is what it is. But anyway, for my premium lineups, still did very good. Only gave out one lineup last night because I was going to give out two, but at the last second, Kyle Lowry decided he was going to rest, so kind of screwed me, and I had to play one. But hey, I'll still take it. I scored at 305.7 here. Doubled up my money with a 400, so I'll definitely take that for sure. On a very bad night, honestly, it was just a really crappy night. A lot of, like I said, injuries, so just kind of had to fight through it. But yeah, definitely did it. So anyway, like I said, this is one of the lineups that I gave out for premium lineups. If you do sign up, you will get these, get this lineup and the ones in the future. So anyway, 305.7 went with Ball here. I told you I really liked Ball and Dragic in the matchup last time, and I thought, honestly, the score total was going to be a little more, but it was not. It was not a high total at all, but still 36 and 35. And I think Dragic was like 15% owned. Ball was 17 or 18, so really low ownership. A lot of people had Westbrook, and he screwed him. Anyway, I had DeRozan even before the Lowry news, but yeah, helped him out a little bit, I guess. Still 42.8, not bad. Russell started really good, and then just didn't really play much there in the second half. Caspi got hurt, unfortunately, so man, Golden State's screwed. Iguodala, he did okay, nothing too crazy, 20.8. Definitely not the guy that he used to be, but still, I'll take 20.8. Draymond Green, solid 50.5. Bam got me a solid 23, and then Joel Embiid was a solid 60. I wish I could have had Green and Ben Simmons, but that didn't happen. But yeah, I'll definitely still take that 305, and I'll take that $400 right away. Even on a bad night, it was not too bad of cash there for us. And there is one of our subs. He only put in 27, 155, so definitely not too bad there. Kind of doubled up his money a little bit there. As you see, definitely some of our subs won some money there. I will definitely take it, and our subs will take it as well. So as normal, if you guys want premium lineups, you get 3 to 4 lineups per day for NBA, $40 per month. Like I said, on the 2 or 3 game slates, we will not have any lineups. So tomorrow for Sunday, there's really no main slate, so no video and no lineups for tomorrow. But anyway, if there's slates that are big, we're definitely playing those for sure. So we said $40 per month. Yes, we are going to be doing MLB. Don't know the prices yet. We are still discussing that. Still a couple weeks out. But we are going to do some MLB for you. So if you want to get on some NBA, we'll love to have you guys. As normal, our website's in the comment section. Click on it. We'll get you all signed up. And I definitely would love to have you. So as normal, our draft dashboard, we're still doing that. All the updates are here, so we'd definitely love for you guys to go check those out. But, as normal, haven't been showing you guys this the last couple of days, but definitely love the lineup optimizer. Like I said, if you guys like a couple players like, say, Walker and Smith, your watch players will automatically go into your lineup optimizer, and they will stay there. And, like I said, it's not made for you guys for it to give you a lineup. It's made for you guys to make your own lineup, and be creative with it. And, as I told you before, it just gives you suggestions. You can easily build it up. As you see here, you got Gordon, 16 upgrades available. You can get up to Drew Holiday. And then once you put him in there, it changes some upgrades to there. 3 upgrades available for Kyle Korver. And obviously the red you can't afford, green's what you can afford. Eric Gordon, 100 out of 100 rating. And then boom, you can make your lineup. If you like that, obviously save your lineup. And then it says save lineups. You can click on it and you can do that. So lineup optimizer, like I said, is a very good tool. Also, if you want to find sleepers, which is a very good tool, I use that quite a bit. Very good place to find some cheap guys there. Position optimizer is really good. You can go by position by position to figure out some players there. So, like I said, if you just want to stay basic with the lineup optimizer and stuff, definitely that is awesome. But we do have a couple more tools for you if you want to check those out. Like I said, if you want to sign up, link is in the comment section as normal. Click on it. We'll get you all signed up there. So, yeah, definitely a very good little tool to have. A lot of you guys love it a lot. Like I said, they stay up to date on the injury news as well. So yeah, and it's good for NFL, NBA, NHL, and MLB. So yeah, definitely check them out. Like I said, if you want all of the updates and stuff, definitely you have to sign up through my link. So yeah, definitely would love to have you guys on board. So with that being said, let's look at the recap. 316, which was yesterday. Yeah, anyway, we got studs Joel Embiid with the 60.8. Really loved him. Yeah, went off Simmons. Told you maybe hit 5 times. Obviously, went way over that with a 55.6. I put in James Johnson here. I told you guys I liked him. I went with Bam instead. Kind of a mistake. Johnson, 39.9. DeAndre, I told you I really only liked him if Adams is out. He did okay with a 38.2. Dragic, average with a 35. Al Horford, he did okay in his injury return, his illness return with a 32.3. And Lou Williams, remember I told you if you need 30, maybe 32, that's the guy that gets you there. So I put him on there for you guys to see that. And then duds, man, Russell Westbrook, 38.5. Oh, definitely dudded for sure. Carmelo, I didn't use him at all. I kind of didn't use him with Paul George and the Adams coming back. Obviously, I told you only play him if those guys were out. And they played, and that's why he sucked, so I didn't play him. And then Wayne Ellington kind of got affected by the Josh Richardson news just a little bit, but, obviously he didn't do anything. So wasn't the craziest night. Like I said, it was a lot of injuries, but definitely, like I said, I came through with that 305, so I will definitely take that there for sure. So, yeah, like I said, that is it. If you guys want the lineups, like I said, let us know. We have our website down there. And then if you want draft dashboard, link is in the comment section as well. So that is it. Let's get on to today's slate. Like I said, we got a lot of them here. Let's go look at the totals here that I'm really looking at. So New Orleans and Houston, I really like that one. Yes, it's a 7 spread, but it should be a good high-paced game there. Definitely going to want a couple on that one. Charlotte, New York, I like that one with a 221. Cleveland, Chicago, no spread, but this should be around a 218, maybe 220. Definitely don't mind that one. Minnesota, San Antonio, kind of an interesting one. Maybe have one in that one. Golden State, Phoenix, this one's going to be probably like a 225 maybe. Yeah, definitely have no total because all the injuries. And maybe one from this Portland game. So for the most part, kind of spread out, not really stacking any teams here. Definitely going to be spreading out my players here tonight. So, yeah, so let's definitely get into it. So, like I said, the only one Portland guy I have is Damian Lillard. Do you need him tonight? No, I don't think you do. That's why I put have a couple lineups with Lillard. Not all of them, maybe one or two, just to see. Yes, definitely a blowout concern. Portland and Detroit really don't play that fast. So, like I said, that's kind of why. But the reason why I like him, very easy matchup against Detroit. They rank 24th against the point guard position. Portland is on fire, man. I think they've won, 11 or 12 in a row? Not 100%, but they are just on fire right now. So, and obviously the main reason why is because of Damian Lillard. So I do think he's going to get you 40, 42, maybe 45 before the blowout. If for some reason Detroit keeps it close, he could get you 50. So maybe have one or two with Lillard. Not a must-have. But if you want to spend up, you can go to Lillard. But me personally, probably going to spend kind of mid-range. But, maybe have one with Lillard in it. All right, upper range here. We got Chris Paul going to be very popular. He was bad last time out. But, yeah, high total last game versus New Orleans. It was a while back, but had 56.6. 8,100, really good spot for him. He will be very, very, very popular tonight, so keep that in mind. So, yeah, really love some Chris Paul. Not afraid of Rondo at all. Mid-range, DeJounte Murray. Yeah, like I said, usually don't like picking these Spurs guys, but, yeah, it's actually a decent total for a Spurs game. The 212 usually, as we know, it's like a 203, 204, but a 212, that's actually pretty high for a Spurs game. Do I want a lot of Spurs? No, definitely not. Anyway, he's averaging 37 fantasy points the last 2 games. Definitely kind of taken over here. Pau Gasol's not really playing anymore. Aldridge is taking it a little lighter. So Murray, man, he's young. Popovich, if you ever watch those games, he's always on the sideline yelling at Murray and stuff like that, trying to make him better. So I like Murray. 37 combined last 2. I don't think his ownership will be high here. Minnesota ranks 23rd against point guards. So, yeah, really don't mind him. Maybe in 1 or 2 GPP lineups, maybe get you 35 to 40. The last couple of days, people have been having Murray and the top 5 finishes in GPP. So maybe keep that in mind. Sleeper, I added a couple sleepers for you guys. Some of you guys have been asking if I can put a couple of them in there, and I will on the bigger slates. Anyway, Cameron Payne, think he'll be popular. Dunn's out, and Zach Levine's game time decision, and also Vaughn Lay's probably going to be out. Marketing's out, so they're really banged up right now. And before Payne doesn't really get too much playing time, but I think if you get some playing time here in a fast-paced game against Cavaliers, I think you get you 25 to 30. Really don't mind some Payne at all. Definitely some salary relief if you're trying to get Paul in there and maybe some LeBron. So really like Cameron Payne for sure. All right, shooting guard James Harden, is he a must-have? No. Lower ownership, definitely here because of LeBron James. Honestly, Harden hasn't really been too crazy, 40, 44, 45, maybe 50 once in a while. So definitely one of the lower owned, very expensive guys if you want to go like that. Do you think he's going to get you 55 here? Like I said, it's a good matchup, lower ownership. Maybe put him in there. Last game versus New Orleans, like I said, a while back, but had 50. Doesn't seem too crazy, but don't mind him. Not huge upside tonight, like I said, but should get you 45 to 50 if that's what you're looking for. But like I said, in cash games, just play LeBron for sure. Upper range 9,000. Really like Drew Holiday. As we know, this guy just plays some very good ball. Fast-paced game here to get you around 43, 44, 45 around that range. Hopefully Harden's guarding him. Hopefully Paul's not going to guard Holiday because he has been hot. It could happen. But, really like Holiday, 9,000. Good competitive game. Don't mind putting him in there. Put Bradley Beal in here. Indiana's ranked 20th against the shooting guard. Last game versus Indiana had 49. Plus, he's really been carrying the load here the last couple weeks for Washington. I really like Beal here for $8,500. Let's go look over here. I just like him. I was going to put in Oladipo. Maybe you can put him in a GPP. But Washington's pretty good against the shooting guard position, so I kind of lay off that there. So, I don't mind Beal. Like I said, I don't think he'll be too popular here, but I really don't mind him in a couple GPPs. As I said, I am a GPP player, so I don't really like cash games. So most of my picks are going to be tournament plays. So definitely keep that in mind if some of these guys are a little wacky for you. Last couple games didn't do good. Miami, Minnesota, but look, this guy plays pretty big minutes, 35 to 40. I think he can get you here. Like I said, a little bit ago against Indiana, played big minutes, 49 fancy points. I do think he can get you 40 to 45 in this one. So definitely keep that in mind. I don't think he'll have too much ownership behind him. All right, cheap option, really like Clarkson. I think other people are going to have him too. Corver and Hood are probably going to be out here. Should get you 25 to 30. Is he going to start? I don't know. I honestly don't think so. I think J.R. Smith's going to get the start here. But if Clarkson gets the start, definitely put him in there. Even if he comes off the bench, I don't mind him. As we know, Cavaliers have a lot of injuries. $4,700 in an easy matchup against Chicago. I think you can put in Clarkson here. Definitely not a bad option here tonight. All right, small forward, man. This guy's just a beast here. Very easy matchup. Obviously, he plays big minutes. Cavaliers, as I just mentioned, ton of injuries right now. Last 2 games, 2 straight 68 or more fantasy point games. He's just been on fire here. As I said, facing Chicago, really bad team. Must have in cash. I think you can easily destroy Chicago. So I think you got to have LeBron easy here. Mid-range is Valencia. Yeah, really weird. Not the sexiest pick. As I mentioned, I am a GPP player, so I like him. I really do. Been hot. Yeah, Spurs, pretty good defense. But the one spot that the Spurs kind of struggle is the small forward position. And, Valencia, like I said, he plays very big minutes. Like I said, he's been pretty hot about last week or so since he's been playing those big minutes. I really don't mind him. Yes, Rudy Gay is back, but look, Popovich really is not playing his guys, his veterans much. So I like Valencia. Gets those big minutes. Is he going to get those big fantasy points? No, probably not. Maybe about 35, maybe 40. As you see, 45, 38, and 40 in his last 3. Boston, good defense. Golden State, relatively good defense. Washington, pretty good defense, but easy against small forward. Those are, for the most part, some pretty good teams there. So Yeah, I really like him. Like I said, not the fastest pace game, but still a 212. Only put him in tournaments. If you're playing cash, don't play Valencia, but I really do like this guy. Yeah, 45, 30, and 40 for only 6,400. Yeah, kind of hard to pass up there in tournaments. All right, moving on from Valencia, we got Damari Carroll. Watch the Crab news. I only like Carroll if Crab is out. He had 33 points last night when Crab was out. So yeah, maybe put him in there. Is he must have? No, but I really don't mind him for $5,800 at all. So I think he's a relatively cheap option there. Also, watch out for Denzel Valentine as well, depending on that Zach LaVine news. Evan Turner, put him in there, cheap option. Detroit ranked 23rd for small forward. I guess I did have one more Trailblazer in here. Anyway, been averaging 27 points last 2 games. I don't know if you guys really heard, but he's been getting criticized a lot for his big contract and him not living up to his contract, and it's kind of pissing him off a little bit. So last couple of days, he's really been playing here. Yeah, salary relief here for sure. Only 4,400. Let's go check him out. His ownership probably nowhere to be found, but yeah, definitely doesn't shoot a lot, but he's definitely an all-around player. Maybe 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. That's the kind of player he is. So yeah, I really don't mind him. Like I said, kind of a GPP play. No one's really going to have him here. 4,400, as I said, look at the last 2 games here. 26 and 26. So, yeah, not bad. Playing, half-decent minutes. Like I said, kind of an all-around player. So, yeah, I really don't mind him. I think you can put him in there. If you get you 24 to 25, I think he will definitely take that here tonight. All right. Sorry, I guess he's been averaging 26 fantasy points. My bad. Or about 26 and a half. Anyway, power forward stud, Anthony Davis. If I had to rank my studs tonight, it'd go obviously LeBron, Davis, and then it would go Harden. Anyway, half-decent pivot off LeBron if you want to go that way. We know LeBron should get you 65 to 70. But this is a half-decent spot here. I think lower ownership than LeBron, as I said, with Harden. Last game versus Houston had 61.7. Doesn't seem too crazy, but I think he can get that easy here once again. We'll definitely have to bring his A game tonight here against Houston. If the Pelicans want a shot in this game, they've had a couple days of rest, and I really think this should be a good game. So yeah, really don't mind Davis if you don't want LeBron. Upper range, I think for sure you have to have Draymond. Only a healthy Warrior starter, obviously besides Zaza, but obviously Curry, Durant, and Klay Thompson are out. So Draymond Green, I think you got to put him in there for sure. Should get you 45 to 50 here versus a very bad Suns defense. He's not going to score you a lot of points, but as we know, triple-double upside and definitely gets his steals in his blocks. So 45 to 50, I wouldn't be too crazy to say 55 at max in this one, so I really don't mind him. Mid-range, Bobby Portis, really don't mind him. Vonleh is game-time decision. Marketing is already out. Lopez only plays 12 minutes a game in the last 4 games. Portis is going to have some pretty good usage here. And obviously, LaVine is out. Holiday is not really playing. Grant's not playing. Chris Dunn is out. So, yeah, Bobby Portis, I think he needs to get you 40, maybe 45 in this one. His usage rate's relatively high normally. So, yeah, really don't mind some Portis. Only thing that sucks is they don't really play in big minutes, around 24 to 25. But really don't mind some Portis here at all. Cheap option and a very popular option, Jeff Green. Been averaging 30.5 last 2 games since Larry Nance has been out. So, yeah, put him in there again. Bulls ranked 29th against the center. Yes, I know he's a power forward, but they've been playing him at center because obviously they don't really have anyone. LeBron's been at the power forward position. So, yeah, really don't mind Green. About 26, 27 fantasy points. Shoot, I'll take that for $4,400. All right, centers, no really studs. Upper range, though, Dwight Howard for sure. New York ranks 26 versus the center position. And as I showed you, that's a relatively high total there. Been averaging 54 fantasy points last 3 games. Definitely been on fire. Cash play for sure. One of my favorite options here tonight for only $9,100. All right, mid-range. Once again, GPP here. Averaging 33 fantasy points the last 4 games. Enes Kanter, he's not really playing right now. So I really don't mind Kyle O'Quinn. Doesn't play the big minutes, as we know, about 20 to 23 minutes, but very, very productive in the minutes he does play. So really like O'Quinn. Lower ownership, as I said, GPP play only here. Play him in 1 or 2 tournaments. 5,800. Yeah, definitely don't mind him. And last but not least, Al Jefferson. Watch that Turner news for sure if he's out for some reason. Probably put in Al Jefferson. Last game, he had 43 fantasy points when Turner was injured. Also, that helps out Young a little bit and a little bit of Sabonis as well. So definitely watch those guys as well. Is he going to get you 43 again? No, probably not. Maybe around 24, 25 fantasy points at max for Al Jefferson. Not really a guy that plays the big minutes. As we know, he's an older guy. So, kind of a fluke having 43 points. But like I said, 24, 25, I think you can easily get that here from him tonight. So, anyway, let's go and try and give you, a little bit of lineup. Like I said, a lot of you guys have been asking about, still, can you give us a little lineup? And, I'll do it. I haven't been doing it too recently. But, I'll try and give you guys one here. All right, so I put in Turner. Told you I really like him. I really do like some CP3. We're going to put him in there. I don't really care for anyone else here. We're going to go put in Payne. Told you guys I liked him. Liked him a lot. I'm going to put him in there. Shooting guard. We're going to go I'm going to go Drew Holiday. It's going to be definitely a stars and scrubs kind of a night here for sure. Eric Gordon's not a bad option either. We're going to go put in Clarkson. We're going to add a lot of our guys here. 4,700, I think you put him in there. And then you got LeBron James here. You got to put him in there. Definitely kills your salary just a little bit. That leaves you with 5,500, who hurts you a little bit. So, yeah, probably not going to get an Aldridge in this lineup. I do want Draymond, but that really hurts you. I'll just go put in Al Jefferson here just to have him 5,300. And then $4,600 doesn't leave you with too much. Then I guess go Jeff Green. So kind of what I'm looking like. Is that a final lineup? Definitely not. A lot of, I'm definitely going to have to do a lot more research. But, yeah, really like some Paul. I'm going to need at least one more big guy in there. I do like Green, James, and Holiday, but I do not. I mean, like I said, I like Jefferson, but not in this lineup. I'm going to have to change that up a little bit there. So, yeah, kind of what I'm looking at. As normal, if you guys want to make your own lineup and have, draft dashboard help you in assisting making your lineup, definitely try them out. Like I said, it randomizes a lineup for you, and obviously if you have some watch players, then it keeps those guys in there. If you want to lock those guys in there, you can lock them in there, and they'll be in there. And as I said, it shows you here 13 upgrades available, and if you want to upgrade, there you go, Bradley Beal, go put him in there and just keep upgrading until you can't anymore. So, yeah, really good tool. And like I said, if you sign up through my link, we do have some extra tools for you, as I mentioned in my other videos. So we'd definitely like for you guys to join up and see some of those. It'd definitely help you out. So, and as I said, a lot of good tools. So tools here, if you want to find sleepers, click on that. A lot of good plays there. If you just want the good top plays of the day, which mixes sleepers and studs, combines them into one, definitely go there. And if you want the position optimizer, which obviously optimizes each position one by one, and it makes it easier for you, definitely check that out. So, yeah, definitely some pretty good tools here. And as I said, if you want to sign up, link is in the comment section below. And if you want premium lineups, let us know as well. Like I said, last couple days have been really doing pretty good. And as I said, 305 last night, won 400. So if you want premium lineups, that is my own thing. The only way to get those is in the website. Click on that, sign up through that. You will have to have a Twitter to access those lineups. So yeah, definitely would love to have you guys join for that. $40 per month for that. So that is it, guys. Like I said, should be a good one. No video tomorrow since there's not really a slate. We will be back on Monday for you. So hope all you guys enjoy your weekend. Hopefully this helped you out. If it did, leave a like. We definitely do appreciate it. And, yeah, we'll see you guys all on Monday.